May we learn more things and learn something in our lesson.
Alright, you can now take your seat, guys. Alright, so it's been a while now, and let's welcome back Prem for being absent from last time. How are you, Prem? Are you feeling good now? Okay, good. But we are missing another student today. Yeah, so Kachina is not here. Why? She's sick. Okay, not feeling well. Alright, so last time you have the assignment to tell Prem what happened. Diba? I asked you that when Prem's back, you have to tell her what happened the last time. Okay? So, but this time you have to tell Kachina on Monday in our next class what happened today. Okay? Alright, so do you want to share something to Prem? Yes. What happened last time?
Yeah.
You laughed, yes, because you enjoyed your prediction so much. Most especially Dane's prediction, right? Okay, alright, so last time you were able to again come back with the story of the aged mother, right? Okay, Prem, do you still remember the story of the aged mother? Oh, is Prem not here when we talk about the story? Oh, you're not here? Okay, so later ask your classmate about the story, okay? Alright. Okay, so let's go back to our predictions a while. Last meeting. Okay, last time I asked you to predict what will happen in the story. Before we read it, you predicted some things, right? Okay, can you still remember your classmate's prediction? Yes, the one that's so funny. What is that? Yes. Yeah, okay. It's about like the water, no? That they bring to the mountain. What else? How about the thing that you predicted about the mother? Yeah, you predicted that the mother will survive, no? But did that happen?
Yes.
Okay. So some of your predictions are wrong and some of your predictions are right. No? Okay. So that's okay, guys. Now, even if your prediction is wrong, it's okay. Because that's the purpose of prediction. You don't know yet the story. That's why you can't replay if that's your prediction. No? Kung ang prediction mo ay mamatay yung mother, then it's okay. If your prediction is the mother will survive, again, it's okay. The purpose of prediction is for you to understand after reading the story whether your prediction is correct or not. Okay? Alright. So now, let's talk about making predictions further. Bakit ba natin kailangan hulaan ang nangyayari sa story? Pwede naman natin basahin na lang. Why do we need to predict? Again, halimbawa, if you're just presented with titles and pictures, di ba, it's fun to think about them. Di ba? Even without knowing the story yet. Okay? Kasi, it gives you interest, di ba? Mas lalo kayo nagiging interested sa story. Na parang, mukhang maganda yan, mukhang pangit yung story kasi pangit yung tsura ng tao. So, di ba, sometimes we judge the story by the pictures that we see and by the title that we see. Alright? So, when I asked you or when I told you the title, The Story of the Aged Mother, it's obvious that it is all about an aged mother, right? Kasi that's the title na agad. So that's it. You're giving hints, diba? You are given ideas on what your story will be about. Okay? And then after that, mas nagiging malalim yung pagkakaintindi mo sa kanya after you read it. Kasi, nung una pa lang, pinag-iisipan nyo na tungkol sa nasa. Right? Okay. Now, let's go back to your IEPC chart. Do you still remember? Last time we completed your IEPC chart. So how many of you has wrong predictions? Okay. How about those who have correct predictions? Okay. Both wrong and correct. Okay. So it's okay. No? Some of you are wrong, some of you are correct, and that's normal. Alright? So now, how did you able to predict the story again? By just looking at that? Yeah, the title itself. No? Without knowing the story yet. The title and the picture. Alright, so now, you will be using your prior schema is what you already know. Kung anong mga laman ng knowledge mo ngayon. Plus, in prediction, you use that, what you know now, plus what you found in the text. So, dalawa. Knowledge nyo at knowledge nyo dun sa text. Okay? Pagsasamahin nyo sila so that you can predict what will happen. Okay? So, anong klaseng knowledge ang gagamitin natin? Yeah. Schema or prior knowledge plus the knowledge of the text. Okay? So, dalawa. Text knowledge and schema. When I say schema, sarili mo yun. Yun na talaga yung alam niyo. When I say text knowledge, what you know about the text. Yung nabasa niyo. Anong makalagay? Anong pagkakaintindi niyo? That's it. Okay? So, dalawa yung kailangan natin knowledge para magawa yun. Alright? So, ang pag-predict daw, guys, mayroong dalawang requirements. Una, gagamitin niyo yung mga clues na sa story. Okay? Do you still have your copy of the text? Can you get them, guys? Alright, so you use your knowledge about the text. And then, after your knowledge of the text, you will use naman your personal knowledge, your personal experiences. Alright? So those are the two requirements when predicting. Again, take your time, go get your copies. If you can't find your copy, you can just look at your seatmate's copy, okay? Did you leave it? Oh, I think I still have one more here. Who will borrow? I can borrow this. Alright, so again, go to the two requirements when making predictions, okay? Your knowledge of the text and your personal experiences, your personal knowledge. And then guys, they say that when you combine the two together, you can make logical and relevant predictions. Dalawa lang. Okay? Do you think you have those two? Meron ba kayong dalawang requirement para makapag-predict? Okay, we'll see later. Okay? Now, remember this particular chart that you did when we are reading Makato and the Carousel? Okay, so what do you call that chart? Yeah, correct. That is the prediction chart. So you can use that chart, no, to make prediction. That is composed of 3 columns. First, what do I think about the story? And then the clues. What are the clues from the text that I saw for me to be able to predict that? And then, what are the changes in my prediction? Diba you made answers to that last time? So, yun din daw pwede nyo siya ang gamitin when predicting. Ngayon, may iba't ibang way pala or uri pala tayo ng predictions na ginagawa. Okay? So, madami tayong pwedeng hulaan sa text. Alright? Ginagawa ito before, during, and after reading. Alright, so yung una, how or what do we predict? Can anybody tell me the first type of prediction? What is the first type of prediction? Yes, Martin. Okay, so you can predict what the book will be about. When does that happen? Before, after, or during? Okay, so what will you look out for before predicting? Okay, the titles and illustrate. What do you mean by illustration? Pictures. Now, for example, book. Yung nasa harap ng book, di ba usually may pictures doon. Doon sa ilalim ng pamagat. So, yun yung tinitingnan natin when we're predicting what the story will be about before reading. Okay? What's the second type? Yes. Okay. What do you mean by purpose again? Purpose. What is your purpose in life? Yeah. Role or? Yes, Martin? Amen? What do you mean by purpose? Purpose. What is my purpose? Okay, halaga, or is that value? When you say purpose, it's more of like a goal. What do you mean by goal? What do you mean by goal? your hangarin in Tagalog, no? What's your hangarin? Anong gusto mong marating o magawa? So ngayon, isa sa mga pinipredict daw natin ay yung purpose ng author. Ano ba yung dahilan niya kung ba't niya sinulat yung story? Tingin nyo, what is the purpose of Matsuko Basho? Anong gusto niya iparating? Anong gusto niya mangyari? Kaya niya sinulat yan. Okay, so for you to realize and appreciate all the people. Right? Okay, so that is the purpose of the author. Alright, so now, when you're identifying the purpose, you just simply ask a question to yourself. You simply ask yourself, ano ba gustong ituro ng author sa akin? Yun yung purpose mo. Okay? So, were you able to identify that in that story? Okay. Now, aside from that, what do you predict? Pram, what's the third one? Okay, future events in the book. Pram, remember the last time when you have your rule, you're the predictor, right? So you predicted what will happen next in the story, right? So that is like predicting future events. What will happen next? Okay? And you will, saan mo binasa yung prediction mo? Doon sa una nyong part na nabasa, right? The reader one's part. Diba? Sino nga ba yung reader number 1? Dane's part. Diba? You base your prediction kung ano yung binasa ni Dane. Right? Okay. So that is just predicting future events in the book. Okay? So what's the next one? Amiel. Amiel.
Predict when author will the specific event.
Okay. Halimbawa, medyo may kakaibang nangyari sa text. No? Halimbawa, dun sa story of the aged mother, naalala nyo dun yung parang rope of ashes. Did you find it very strange?
Yes.
Diba? So, sino ba magpapagawa ng week na gawa sa abo? Diba? So, bakit tingin nyo sinali na author? Ano lang yung gusto niya iparating? Na kahit imposible, pwedeng magawa. Basta may paraan. Ano naging paraan doon? Sinong tumulong? Yeah, the aged mother's idea. No? So yun lang yun. Parang sinasabi lang yung author na gawin natin itong rope of ashes para maisip ng mga reader na kahit pala sobrang imposible nagagawa. No? Okay. So that's just representation. Okay. What's the next one? Yes, Dave. No. Before that? Okay. So you also can predict ano ba yung matututunan ninyo sa isang paragraph na binasa ninyo. Kasi minsan, pwede nyo mabasahin yung story paragraph by paragraph para mas maintindihan nyo siya dahan-dahan lang. Unang paragraph muna, anong natutunan nyo doon. Tapos anong second paragraph, anong natutunan nyo doon. So pwede nyo yung predict ano matututunan nyo doon sa paragraph nyo. Okay? So that's just it. Tapos, lastly, you can also predict what will happen at the end of the book, if it were to continue. Ganyan yung sinasabi ko kapag ending na. Anong gusto nyong ending? Remember from I asked you last time, anong gusto mo ending, di ba? Okay, so that's it. Ano yung gusto mo ending? Halimbawa, saan nga ba nagtapos yung The Story of the Aged Mother? Paano nga yung nagtapos? Alin yung nawala? Anong law? The law was abolished. What was that law? Okay, killing of the aged. Okay, so from that on, wala na. Hindi na papatayan yung mga matatanda kasi may silbi para sila, right? So, ano ngayon ang gusto nyo maging ending? Do you want to change the ending? Or do you want to add more ending? Sige nga. What do you like to be the ending, Josie? Like, for example, what will happen? Sige nga, use your imagination. What do you want to happen after? Mamatay ang alin? Okay. So, ibig sabihin, hindi na alisin nilo yung making ng governor yung law. But instead, there will be a sacrifice from the mother. Okay, that's very tragic, Jody. Do you like tragic stories or tragedies? Oh, how about you guys? Do you want to end it very happy? Not so. What do you want to happen next if you are to end the story, Martin? The poor farmer, anything? Okay, what do you want the poor farmer to realize? Ah, okay. Because of hiding? Okay. So do you want the mother to also almost die? Ah, okay. Guys, why are you so nega? Why do you want to kill the mother? Don't you feel bad for the mother? Okay. Anyway, so that's interesting, guys. You can make that, no? You can make that kind of prediction. Alright, so now, again, as I was saying, hindi lang pala ang prediction yung kasunod na mangyayari. No? Ang prediction pala, pwedeng anong matututunan, anong magiging ending. No? So, iba-iba pala na ang prediction ang pwede nyo magawa. Alright? So again, when you predict, you look for the evidences in the text. Hindi mo kayo makamaswalang. No? Siyempre, babasa nyo yung prediction nyo sa kung ano ba yung sinulat ni author. And from then on, pagaganahin nyo yung imagination nyo, ano kayang pwede mangyari pa. Right? So now, okay. So bakit daw ba tayo nag-predict? Again, it helps you set the stage for the students to monitor your own comprehension. Okay? You make prediction para malaman nyo or ma-realize nyo, natuturo ba ako dito sa binabasa ko? Kasi kung hindi ka nakakapag-predict, ibig sabihin nun, wala ka na. So, ibig sabihin, dahil nakakapag-predict kayo ngayon, ibig sabihin you're learning something. No? So, prediction is a sign that you understand what you're reading. Don't forget that, guys. Okay? Take note of that. So, pag hindi na kayo makapag-predict, ano ibig sabihin? Hindi nyo na naiintindihan yung binabasa nyo. Okay? Alright. So, now, ask yourself, do I understand the story? Okay. So, you were able to predict. So, I can see that all of you understood the story. Huh? So, very well, guys. So, that's a sign na, okay, lahat naman kayo naintindihan yung story. It's just easy to understand. Right? Okay. So, now, don't forget if your prediction, don't worry if your predictions are correct or not. That's okay. Predictions, whether right or wrong, are signs that you are learning something. Naintindihan? Okay. So guys, do you know that you're lucky enough to have been able to read literature in your lessons? You know why? Because in our module, in grade 8, in English, from first quarter to fourth quarter, you will not encounter any story. So you will not be able to read stories in class. Why? Because they removed that in your module. No? So still, don't think that reading is tiring. Okay? Because it's fun. You're learning something from it. Right? So, in your module, your other classmates will not learn that particular stories. Because now, hindi na yan tinuturo. Before the pandemic, nasa book natin yan. But now, inalis na natin. Okay? So again, consider yourself lucky, guys. Alright? Now, let's practice. Alright, so I have here a short paragraph. Okay, can you read it from there? I'll give you time to read it. Can you read it? Hindi? Oh, you can do nearer if you can't read it. Can you read it, Prem? Okay. Or maybe, things, vision is, malabo. You have to, get your eyes checked. Baka kailangan sa lamin. Okay. Alright, so let me read it for you guys. Alright? So, Vince Thunder waved to the crowd one more time before he put on his motorcycle helmet. The crowd cheered uproariously. That means malakas. Okay? Vince looked down the ramp. What do you mean by ramp? yung mga slopey na floors. No? Hindi na ng mga bikes pag nagpo-contest. Okay. And across the 17 school buses that he was about to attempt to jump, it was a difficult trick and everything would need to go right for him to nail it. His cape blew in the wind. So what is a cape? Alam mo yung kay Batman? Na nasa likod niya na Batman lumilipad-lipad? That's a cape. Alright? As Vince hopped on his motorcycle and started down the road, the ramp, he noticed something that he had not seen before. E napansin daw siya. There was a large oil slick at the end of the ramp. Meron daw ano? Oil. Okay? Large oil. Ano ba oil? Okay, langis. Ano ba meron sa langis? And then, he attempted to stop the bike. But it was too late. Okay? It was too late, so he had already built up too much momentum. Now, what do we think will happen to Vince Thunder? Accidente. Why? How did you say that? What are the text evidences that you got for you to say that? What do we mean by large oil? What's your personal knowledge about oil? It's slippery. Very good. What else? So what's the relationship of the oil to the accident? Okay, hindi na daw siya makapag-preno kasi nasa momentum na siya. So what will happen kaya? Tutong ba? Okay. Alright. Do you have any other predictions, guys? Do you still have the same prediction with that? Tingin niyo ma-accident si Vince? Bakit? Dahil may oil? Dahil dadaanan niya yung oil? At napansin niya, late na. Sabi niya, it was too late. Hindi niya na agad napansin na may langis pala dun sa dulo. May oil. So what will happen next? Now guys, we are predicting here, right? What we're doing is we're predicting. Now, ano ang ginagamit nga ulit pag nag-predict? Yung dalawang requirement? Anong klaseng knowledge ang kailangan? Schema. Schema plus? Yeah, schema and prior knowledge is similar. Schema plus your knowledge about the text. Okay, so again, paghahaluin nyo, alam nyo sa nababasa ninyong text. Okay? Again, ang nabasa namin, there's a large oil. At anong alam nyo about large oil? It is madulas or slippery. So, let me predict this guys for you. For example, no? So, if I am to predict about this text, I would say na, based on this passage, I think that Vince will be in danger. Okay? Or he will be hurt. Alright? Guys, are you listening?
Yes.
Okay. I think that Vince will be hurt because according to the text, there was a large oil slick at the end of the ramp and he can no longer stop his bike. Where did I get that idea? According to the text. Okay, and based on my personal knowledge, which is my schema, an oil is slippery, so if you pass on through a bike, you might encounter accident. You were right. We have the same predictions, guys. And how do we able to come up with that? We use our knowledge about the text and our schema or personal knowledge. Gets nyo na guys kung paano? Alright, so that's just how you simply make predictions about the text. Right? Again, let's review. How did I make my prediction a while ago? Okay, based on based on the text that I read and my schema. So now, what signals did I use when I made the prediction? When I say signal, yung unahan or signal sa mga sentence, those in bold letters. Okay, I think that. What knowledge do I use in that sentence?
Schema.
My schema. And then? Okay, what knowledge is that?
Knowledge from the text.
Okay, knowledge from the text. And then?
Based on my personal knowledge.
Again, that is my should. Those are the signals. Remember these signals, guys. Okay? Take note of the signals for your next activity. Okay? Alright. So now, what steps did I follow in making prediction about the passage? First step, we read the paragraph or the passage or the story, anything that we are reading. We read first, syempre. And then, after reading, step number 2, we predict by what? Getting evidences from the text. Okay? So, hanap kayo ng evidences sa text na gagamitin nyo pang predict. And then, from that, what's the last step? You use your schema. Again, read, make evidence, use personal knowledge. Can we repeat the steps? Read, get evidence from
the text.
Okay, what can we call the evidences from the text? Text evidence. Okay, again, read, get text evidence, use your personal knowledge. Alright? Again, what are the 3 steps in making predictions?
Read, get the text evidence,
Use
knowledge.
my
Oh.
again. Use my personal knowledge. Again. One more time. 3 steps in making predictions.
Read, get text evidence, use knowledge. Use personal knowledge.
Okay, use my personal knowledge. So, 3 steps lang guys. Don't forget this. Okay? Alright. Alright. So, I think that's enough for today, guys. Do you remember everything that I said?
Yes.
Okay, can we go back and review what I told you? What are the different types of predictions that we have? No, type of prediction. What are the things that we predict? Can you give one? Okay, the purpose of the author. Aside from that, what do you predict? Okay, what will happen at the end of the story, the ending? Again, what else?
Predict.
Okay, what will happen inside the paragraph itself? No? Again, what else? What more? Don't forget those. Okay, again, future events, what you will learn, specific text, and the ending. Okay, don't forget those types of predictions that we have. Okay? Alright, so next meeting, I will now let you make predictions in the paragraph alone. Like what I did here. You have to use the signals, like that, oh. I will show you a sample passage, and then you will use those signals, the phrases in bold letters, and then you will have to make your own prediction and get your own text evidences. Okay? No? So remember those things, okay? Did you take down notes? The 3 steps on how to predict? Do you still remember them?
Yes.
Baka nakalimutan nyo na, a few minutes ago pa lang yun. Again, step number 1.
Read.
What will you read?
From the text.
Okay, the story or the passage. Very good. Step number 2.
Get text evidence.
Ano?
Get text evidence.
What do you mean by text evidence? You will get a certain word or phrases from what you're reading. Tapos, bakit yun ang kukunin nyo? Yun ang magiging basehan nyo na prediction. Very good. And the last step,
Use personal knowledge.
what is that? Your schema. What's your personal knowledge? What you already know. Okay? Even without knowing the passage, what do you already know personally? Okay? Alright, do you have any questions, guys? Alright, so I remember I asked you an assignment last time. Where are your assignments? I think that's it. Where are your assignments? Basta? Okay, can you pass it next time, guys? Alright, please pass them next time. Alright, on our Monday is our next class. We will just do an activity based on what we studied today. Okay? That's just again another short class. Alright, do you have any questions so far? Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay, can you keep your things now in your bags, please? You ready to go, guys?